Look, I mean, he's basically the biggest star to have come out of Asia, right? South Korean team captain, was also part of the World Cup team, which really did very well. But really this combination with AIA speaks about trying to encourage people to be better at their mental health, or looking after their mental health, to live healthier, longer and better lives. It's part of this AIA 1 billion movement, which is aimed at engaging around 1 billion people across these sectors. Then for up until 2030, across the region, that's predominantly in Singapore. So he speaks a lot about wanting to do this because it fits in with what has been so important for him when he moved out of his native in South Korea and moved to Germany and now to England. One of the biggest things was just having that support around him and looking after his mental health, and how important that was. Also sharing advice then to anybody who wants to get into sports and how difficult that may be. In fact, we got some word from him as well with regards to the ambassadorship, which was also very important. Here's word from him now.
This ambassador, I think the brand, I think, suits on me perfectly because I'm the guy who always try to think positive. So I think, yeah, I think I'm really excited, or I'm really happy and big honor to join AIA Singapore family. So I mean, I want to try to give a skill what I have, and then try to be a good example to help the people.
Becoming a footballer, that journey must have been one that you've looked at in your life and thought, man, if I could inspire others to do so, it would be great. How's that gone for you, and what would you advise others when it comes to getting into the sporting world?
Also, I think when I'm looking back when I was a child, so I think I was always try to work hard. Everyone does, but I think the basic things, that sleep or the eating, are so important. I think I want to give as athletic, I think I want to give a good example that they should, because now as a footballer you have so many options, like, I don't know, like video games, or like that you always want to do more, you know, like playing with the friends, or, you know, when I was a child I didn't have that, you know, that games, or, you know, like that I can control myself a little bit more. So, but I think this time is a little bit different than in the past. So I think this is my advice. I think this is not everything, you know, that as a footballer, I think you should be always thinking the number one thing is our football, you know. So I think this is what I can give the advice: sleep well, eat well, and do what you need, you know, like stay in the training ground when you need 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, whatever you need. So I think this is advice that I can give.
Now, of course, AIA has had a long-standing partnership with Tottenham Hotspur since 2013. So it's 10 years since they've been together and a part of this entire conversation, and now trying to create another avenue, so to speak, in which they get some sort of influence. Son Heung-Min also spoke to us about just happiness and in creating an environment that ensures that you're always happy, no matter what it is you're doing. And this is what he had to say.
I think the lessons are: just don't try to chase your happiness, because the happiness are right here, you know. So even I'm doing this interview, I'm happy, but the people's are thinking always, yeah, where is my happiness, or where is like my smile, or whatever, you know. But being your families are happiness, or doing your job are happiness. I think we should not chase the happiness. You should always to get happiness where you have, you know, so I think this is my lesson. So because, to be honest, I could not go to the World Cup because I had a big injury before the World Cup. But yeah, I was there, so I was playing with the mask. But this is just, I think it's just a lesson that because I think positive, you know. So I think, yeah, we should never let the happiness go, because the happiness is the most important thing.
Well, he'll certainly be happy being Asia's 7-time Asian Footballer of the Year, the first Asian footballer to have ever won the EPL's Golden Boot for 2021-2022. So clearly somebody with great influence, and really trying to let people know that there's a whole lot more to it than just the sport as well.